There's a brand new performance with the Springfield Symphony Orchestra coming up this weekend, and conductor Kyle Wiley-Pickett joins us now. Always good to see you. How are things?
I'm fine, thanks. Always good to be back.
Yes, we love having you here, and so here's the deal. I've loved this season. You've had a lot of really cool shows, but as always, remind people what the theme has been this season.
So this year, the theme has been FOMO, or fear of missing out. And the whole idea behind that was, you know, going at the end of last year and going into this year, we were still kind of slow getting people back from the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we were just in the habit of sitting on our couches, right? I mean, so you've seen my TV commercial where I blow up a couch and say our enemy's the couch. But the idea behind every concert is I put something on every concert that you had to be there in the hall to experience.
Yeah.
That you couldn't experience any other way.
Yeah.
And so I know you were there on our Italy concert last month, and we had, you know, brass in the back, had this kind of original surround sound thing, and you know, we did the planets earlier with my astrophotography. And this month, what's unusual is we are featuring a trombone soloist.
Okay.
Which I don't think I've ever done before.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we've ever done with the symphony before, but we have probably, arguably, the best trombone player in the United States, maybe one of the best in the entire world.
Wow.
Coming, he's the principal bass trombone for the Metropolitan Opera.
Oh, very cool.
And he was able to get off just enough time to get in and out. And his name is Denson Paul Pollard, and he's doing two really neat pieces with us. And I'm telling you, if you have a preconceived notion about what the trombone sounds like, this is nothing like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes that instrument just sing. It's kind of astounding to sit there and listen, and there's this disjoint between this instrument that you see and you think you know and what he's able to do with it. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. And I know this weekend's theme is kind of like unfinished business. So what does that mean? Why is it that?
Well, one of the pieces that I get a lot of requests for is Schubert's Unfinished Symphony.
Oh, okay.
And so when, you know, when I was a kid, probably when you guys were kids, you saw cartoons and you know, they always made Bugs Bunny. There's always stuff about the unfinished symphony. The unfinished, it's kind of a big thing. In fact, they used it, this is before your time, this is not really in my time either, but they used it in the Smurfs. So the whole, like, Smurfs cartoons all used the music from the Unfinished Symphony.
Yeah.
And it's a great piece, but it's unfinished. So it's a hard piece to program, because he got halfway through and just stopped.
Yeah.
But it's so beautiful, and so I'm putting that on, and then the other really special thing is we're being joined by the Springfield Youth Symphony.
Oh.
They're going to come and do a side-by-side performance with the members of the Springfield Symphony after we do the unfinished. So we'll do the unfinished, and then they're going to come on stage, and we're going to do a piece with them.
That's really neat. Yeah. So the members of that, is that like 18 and under? What's kind of like the age range on that?
Yeah, exactly. And you know, we've had a good year. We've had full halls. So I mean, we're back, I think, from that pre-pandemic. Well, let's not even say the word anymore.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah, it's a dead word now.
So it's been a really exciting season. This is kind of the last of our regular classical concerts, and then we have one more after this with the St. Louis Ballet.
Okay.
And they're coming to rejoin us like they did last year, and that was a huge hit. So
yeah, that would be really, really cool.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you know, there are such great attendances and audiences at these performances, but there's a lot of people who maybe still haven't come and experienced it. So why would you encourage them to come and check out everything that you guys are doing?
You know, there's nothing like the experience of live performance. And it's not just music, you know, theater, dance, all of these things. But one of the things that I really believe is that when you come to a live performance, you leave a little bit different person than you were when you came.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because something happens in there when, you know, I try to choose pieces, I try to choose music that uplift you, that might transform your thinking a little bit about something, that will move you emotionally, that you'll connect to. So there's that, and then the other really important reason is that in a city like Springfield, where we live, you know, you're there in the audience with other people from your town.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like being on a Broadway show, which is great, nothing wrong with that, but you know, you're in New York on Broadway with a bunch of tourists from all over the country, all over the world. here in Springfield, you come and see the Springfield Symphony, you're sitting with people in your community, you're watching people who live in your community, and we're sharing that experience, that transformative, uplifting experience together.
Yeah, it really is a unique experience that you have to come attend. So if people want tickets, more information, how do they get it?
So you go to our website, it's right there on the screen. Well, maybe it isn't, but it's Springfield, there it is, springfieldmosymphony.org.
Yep.
You don't forget the Mo, that's really important.
Yes.
And that'll tell you everything you need to know.
All right, Kyle, thanks so much for being here. We always appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck this weekend.